seems like I have the easiest part because all of them has calculated the IOL for me. All I have to do is to choose and put it in. So let me tell you what is my favorite Toric IOL. The consultant for horizontal size and ASY, but I have no financial interest in what or any product that I will mention. As you know, the Toric IOL is the most successful IOL and it's the most satisfied by any patient and any physician. Let me tell you how I balance my Toric IOL to fit my patient. Because there are some Toric IOL that I use most, but it doesn't mean that it will be my most favorite for a specific kind of my patient. I think you all have your own in mind, the choice of you use most. Let me show you the way I consider what Toric IOL to implant, and it might help you decide for special kind of individual patient. When I begin my practice, there's no Toric IOL. So I did the resolution correction as a touch-up for the non-Toric IOL, and I found it's very accurate. I prefer it over the AK or the LRI. Now we have all kind of Toric IOL that's coming up to you. The first one that we use is the star. And stability is the issue. They don't have the stability and we have to rotate it many times. Even now, with the ICL, I still found that it still rotates and without any reason or any cause that I need to rotate it back. And if I have to rotate it back more than twice, then I explant it, put it the non-Toric ICL and do the resolution correction touch-up. Nowadays they have the whole ICL, which is much better with the stability. So stability would be my first priority, and it seems that Alcon have the best stability, but they also have the drawback of glistening. I don't mind glistening, but having less or no glistening would be happy for me. So the material is my second consideration. I don't like hydrophilic platform because I have to explant many of them because of calcification. So I prefer the hydrophobic acrylic platform. The hybrid is acceptable, it's still fine. I prefer good clarity and, if possible, a high RB number. Techniques has a very good clarity. We are also waiting for a new material like carry-on or maybe something better than that. And VSY has the best RP number. And the fourth thing that I consider is the accuracy to hit the target. And it seems like that any Toric IOL need Barrett Toric calculator. And the first one is the Archisol. That when I first use Barrett online with the Archisol online calculator, and I compare it with the digital marker like Verion. The Verion says one thing, the Barrett calculator say another, like the Verion say T4 and Barrett say T5, and it turned out to be that Barrett is the winner always. I love a prominent marking. Usually I don't mind the dot marker until one day that my patient has informed me that he wants the multifocal toric, which at that time the resource toric is not available, so I implant him with the Lisa toric. And what I found is I really love the marker. I fall in love with that marker ever since. The availability is important too. You need a low astigmatism. You need a platform that can carry low astigmatism like the T2. And also you need a platform that has a large astigmatism like count size and VSY that are viable up to 12 hours of astigmatic correction. Every platform now is aspheric. Techniques has the most spherical aberration correction. VSY has the best MTF. Of course, we need a low PCO rate. Acrylate has the tacky surface and the least PCO rate. I need a lens that's easy to implant and, if possible, explant or exchange as well. We need a lens with less or no dysphotopsia. A Caucasian patient has more photopsia than Asian people. If the patient needs the EDOF, you have a choice of either symphony toric or the Lala toric in the future. And if the patient counsel with multifocal toric, my choice would be the trifocal toric, either the LISA or VSY. And maybe panoptic is in the future. And Professor Shi has informed me that she's really happy with the panoptic. We are waiting for one right now in my country. So there are two most favorite IOL in the market. And the study from David Chan has shown that the acrylate platform has better stability, but the technique has the advantage of less glistening and less Android capsule shrinkage. And for implanting or even exchanging, acrylate has the advantage of easiness. How about the plate length? Frankly speaking, I'm a great fan of the plate toric IOL. It has a prominent marking, it has great stability. You can manipulate it, you can rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise easily. It has less photopsia. It could be my best favorite of the toric IOL if PCO is not an issue. They have more PCO than another platform. I don't mind the PCO, or I can do the YAG. But it's unfair for the patient that the honeymoon charm is so short. And a few times you might encounter something like this. In fact, the patient has a good AB number, but the explant or exchange is very difficult. Even for the preload one, I noticed that the lens bending up instead of bending down, so I make it bending down. And I thought I'm gonna nail it. Very easy, light. But let's see what happened. It happened a few times after a decade of implanting. So when the lens is halfway out of the cartridge, you see, the lens tears apart. At that point, I should retract it instead of pushing it. Right, Professor Chi? Yes. I should have said this one to you. But the plate haptic is very useful platform, a very easy platform to see the marker. Even with either the digital marking or the manual marking. You can either implant it in the back first and rotate it to the axis, or rotate it to the axis and push the tailing haptic into the back. And you can see that the toric marker is exactly on the marking that we made. There's some kind of my toric IOL in special circumstance, like the small pupil. with a small pupil or a trouble with visualization like a hazy cornea, I would prefer the flat lens. Unless you have the intraoperative hyperometer, then you didn't need to see the marker when you rotate the IOL. And in this case, you might notice that there's a lot of arcus and we have a hazy cornea. The pupil begin to constrict, but are still able to see the marker all the time. With the dot marker, I have trouble seeing that. Maybe I'm getting too old, my eyes getting bad. Do we implant toric IOL in the post-refractive surgery? And what is my favorite platform? It seems like we are the creator of our own problem at the present time or even in the near future. How? Because when we first do the refractive surgery, we use the manifest refraction without discriminating corneal or lenticular astigmatism. We create corneal astigmatism in the patient who has lenticular astigmatism. And so we are the creator of our own monster. Usually for a patient like this, I would prefer the single piece modified platform with a flexible haptic. A Kaisoft would be a better one. It is ready to exchange through the original incision without extending the primary incision. This is my first case of exchanging of the IOL post-refractive. We have the manifest calculation show the power of +6 delta. The Galilei true K show give me the +9 delta. But after implant, I got a +4 refraction. So I do a back calculator that I'm supposed to put in the +15. So I do the exchange. The Kaisoft platform has a very good platform to rotate in the back and exchange it easily through the original incision. All you need is a magazine forceps and a 0.12, and we can take it out easily. The upcoming new IOL is the line adjustable IOL that you can customize for the toric correction after implantation. We don't know the result yet.
There's a talk on that tomorrow morning in the CSCRS session from the inventor of the light adjustable IOL.
So a take-home message that my favorite platform would be the stability, and if possible, the lens that can rotate either clockwise or counterclockwise. Easy to implant,